So, Erika, tell me, why television? Why this industry?
Serendipity.
Mm-hmm.
I was an audio labbie at Ryerson, and I was in the RTA office when a phone call came in, and one of the new specialty channels that was launching was looking for people, and they were paying $10 an hour. So I thought, what the heck, I'll go interview, and I got it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's worked out okay.
Okay. And what were you going to do before getting into, the TV industry?
I thought I would be a sound engineer.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. So then tell me, what exactly do you do here at TVO? What's your position?
Okay, I'm the Vice President of Production, Distribution, and Administration,
Mm-hmm.
and I serve on the Executive Management Committee, and so I help develop and implement strategies. And then I have 8 departments, about 65 staff and 20 contract employees. And my role is to empower them to deliver on the strategic agenda.
Nice. Okay, so in terms of responsibilities, can you give me an example of something like a task you might do from day to day?
I have a laundry list. It's basically operations. So I'm responsible for our production crews and facilities for in-house productions,
Mm-hmm.
and for publications of courses at the Independent Learning Center, and for enterprise media management, so that's our media library and processing content for broadcast, and digital media services, which is master control, closed captioning, described video, multi-platform distribution,
Mm-hmm.
and our distribution, so the fiber satellite uplink relationships with the broadcast distribution undertakings, the cable and satellite companies,
Mm-hmm.
and administration. We lease tower capacity, and records management, and business continuity, and facilities. So that's the building, our office building,
Mm-hmm.
our fleet of vehicles, security, and underlying all of that is financial accountability, and I have to make sure that we comply with regulations and laws, and once in a while things get spiced up with a special project.
Okay, so really like a variety of things.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So then tell me, just in terms of like hands-on work, do you ever get to do anything outside of your office, that kind of thing?
Well, the industry is so complex, you don't want me to be hands-on, you don't want me touching equipment. So my responsibility is a leadership role,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to, remove roadblocks, make sure my team is empowered to get things done, making sure they have clear expectations and professional development. Once in a while they'll ask me to pitch in, but usually it's with regards to communicating things.
Right. Okay. Great. So in your opinion, what would you find the best part of your job?
It's being part of an organization that believes learning has the power to change the world. I'm really motivated by, trying to make the world a better place as opposed to profiting shareholders. So I feel really privileged to be at TVO.
Okay. And in terms of working for TVO, I know that you are a major advocate for Canadian radio television broadcasting, right? So how excited are you to get to work for a company like this where they're solely dedicated to producing Canadian content?
It's quite unusual. TVO is one of the few Canadian media organizations that is producing content. So we've got television programs and games for kids ages 2 to 11, and it's all based on the Ontario curriculum, and a daily current affairs program, The Agenda with Steve Paikin. And we work a lot with the independent production sector to produce documentaries and kids series.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of award winners this year. And we actually do more than that. We also administer the Independent Learning Center, homework help, GED, and our newest educational platform is called Teach Ontario, which is a collaborative space for teachers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the industry is changing so much that you can't really just focus on broadcasting. You need to be on all platforms. and the way people are consuming content is very interactive and social. So it's exciting and a bit scary to be part of that transition.
Right, that makes sense. Okay, so back to you. How proud are you to be a woman? In not only in this industry, but at the level that you're at within this company. How does it feel to be a woman in this kind of position?
I think generally for a lot of women, it's hard to get to this kind of a role because without access to universal, affordable childcare or senior care, and without progressive HR policies in the workplace, it's really tough to put in the 50 or 60 hours a week to do what you need to do. For me personally, I was very fortunate that I had a lot of family support, so I was able to have a family. Mm-hmm. And in terms of being a woman in the workplace, I went to lots of conferences with 200 people, and I was the only woman in the room. But that didn't bother me. I knew my stuff. I worked hard, and I couldn't control the way other people treated me, only how I responded to them. Mm-hmm. And it's interesting, I heard on the radio a few weeks ago that many women will not apply for a job unless they have 100% of the qualifications, whereas men are more comfortable taking risks. They might apply if they only have 60% of the qualifications. Mm-hmm. And even the way I started into television, I had a background in audio, but I took that risk. I had to pay my rent. I had nothing to lose. Mm-hmm. And I was able to learn and grow. And I've actually found that the more I step out of my comfort zone and take those risks, I actually develop professionally much more than if I never took those risks.
Right. So would you say that you've ever faced a specific hardship or difficulty being a woman in the TV industry?
I've been called girly, but that's not my problem. That's his problem.
True.
I just dealt with it. Yeah.
Okay. Great. So my last question is, from here, where would you like to go career-wise?
I'm really excited to be part of TVO and helping it maneuver the ever-changing landscape with all of the changes to the way people consume content. It's a great opportunity to try new things and see what happens and keep learning.
Okay, great. So just up from here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kate.